Welcome to my channel. I'm your host, and this is History as Horror Stories, where history is scarier than fiction. We take real events but twist them into creepy TikTok-style shorts. So let's dive right in with today's story about the Black Plague. It's 1346, and you are a humble peasant living in the 14th century. Life is hard, and so is breathing. Because everywhere you go, there is this horrible stench of death. You try to make the best of it, though, because what choice do you have? That is until one day, while you're out gathering supplies for your lord, you see something horrible, something that will haunt your nightmares forever. You see a small rodent, no bigger than your thumb, scampering around on the wall. You don't think much of it, just another day in the village, right? But then you notice something strange. It doesn't seem to be moving very well. Then it stops moving altogether and falls to the ground dead. You didn't think much of it until you started seeing more and more of these little creatures dead on the ground. And then you start hearing rumors that people are starting to get sick from this horrible pestilence. They say if you survive the sickness, you will surely die from the plague. But what they don't tell you is how horribly you will die. You hear screams in the middle of the night, people running around the streets like animals, and then silence. You hear rats in the walls, scratching and clawing, trying to get out. You can't sleep at night anymore. You don't want to go outside during the day. You feel like you're going crazy. Then one day, you wake up and you feel awful. You have a fever, chills, weakness, a horrible cough, and black spots all over your body. You know you have the plague. What happens next is a mystery. Some say the world will end. Others say God is punishing us. Maybe it was fate. After all, you were born under an unlucky star. Or maybe it was that kiss you shared with your lover under that old oak tree when the bats were flying overhead. Well, whatever the cause, now you are cursed to wander the earth for eternity, doomed to relive your final moments over and over again, trapped in an endless nightmare. The Black Death is one of the most horrific plagues in history. It killed millions of people in Europe alone, and those who survived were forever changed by the experience. What makes the plague so terrifying is that it could strike anyone down dead in their tracks. There was no cure for the plague, and those who were infected were typically quarantined and left to die. Many people died horrible and agonizing deaths, and the survivors were often traumatized for life. So remember, history is scarier than fiction, and now it's time for you to make your mark on history. Write your name in the comments below and share this video with your friends. If you want to see more videos like this, then subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. And if you really want to support the channel, then consider becoming a member. As a member, you will get access to exclusive content, including bloopers and early access to videos. This has been your host, and until next time, remember John shot first.